Hello everybody, HK Takio here. Today we'll bring you week 2 of the WPL. We go up against Brett, coach of the Seattle Togedamarus. First of all, I want to apologize because this video is going up so late, but I had a very busy week, so I'm actually recording and uploading this on upload date. So I'm sorry that's gonna be very late in the night, but it's still upload day, so I should be fine. So Brett is the new guy in the WPL, so we always gotta keep an eye out for that. Yeah, let's go over his team, what we brought, and we'll get right into the battle. So Brett has access to Latias, Milotic, Crocodile, Shaman, Mismagius, Scyther, Mega Medicham, Zapdos, Cobalion, Drapion, and Togedemaru. So what I noticed right off the bat is he has close to no switchings to Mega Gardevoir. Actually, he's only switching being like maybe something like Espref, Zapdos, something like a Sobis. Drapion is a very good one because he can pursue trap me, but we have something for that. And besides that, I don't see anything else besides like a Espref Shaman. Yeah. So we're gonna get right into a team and then the battle. So first of all, we brought 3 attacks, Will-O-Wisp Gardevoir, Hyper Voiced. Hyperboy now actually has Hyper Voice, Taunt, Focus Blast, and Will-O-Wisp. I think that was my set. Taunt is to stop Milotic from recovering and stalling us with like Toxic or something, so that's very good. Hyper Voice, like I said, is very spammable. We are modest, so we hit for as much damage as possible. Next up, we got a Dragon Dancing Side Guard with Dragonium Z with a CR Rage, obviously. Basically, after some DDs, this thing just destroys his entire team. The only things that can take it are just Zapdos, Face Def Zapdos, or Face Def Milotic. But that's what Dragonium C is there for, just to blow those things back. Next up, we have a very Spadef like Snorlax. Well, kind of mixed defense Snorlax. Holding a Chopo Berry. This was my Latias answer technically. But with Chopo Berry, just so we can take on Medicham and the Cobalion. We have Counter, Earthquake, Return, and like something else. Next up we have Greninja. We're bringing Choice Specs Grand with Ice Beam, U-Turn, Dark Pulse, and I think Scald last move, I don't remember. We have Fist Def Celesteela this time around. We Leech Seed, Protect, Flamethrower, and Heavy Slam. Yeah, very standard Celesteela set, but it's needed to take on the Medicham. As you can see, Medicham just fucks my team up, but like I had nothing to take on, so I just gotta keep the offensive pressure to beat that thing up. Next up we have a Choice Scarf Nidoqueen with Rocks, Dual Stab, Rocks, and I think Ice Beam as the last move. So Brett decided to bring the Cobalion, Medicham, Mega Medicham, Zapdos, Milotic, Scyther, which I wasn't expecting at all. That catch me by surprise, and a Drapion. So we'll get right into the game. So we're gonna lead Nidoqueen as he leads Koba. He's gonna switch right out turn one, which is very good because we went right for the Earth Power. He scouted for us being Scarf, which we were, so that was pretty good on his part. I should have set up my rocks, but nonetheless, I have a Celesteela who hard walls this thing no matter what he does. So he goes for a U-turn, does 10%, and literally does nothing to us. And we go for a Flamethrower, getting some nice chip on the Zapdos. So now we're gonna go into our Snorlax to take the upcoming discharge, which does literally nothing. And then we're gonna throw a Toxic, but he goes into Cobalion, so he's playing me really well the early game right now. We're gonna go back into Nidoqueen, and this time around we're gonna set up a Rocks as he gets Milotic in, which is kind of a problem. So we're gonna go into Celesteela so we can Leech Seed it and get some residual damage on this thing. Because of the burn and Leech Seed damage, this thing can get wear down, and it will make the Zygarde's life so much easier. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Leech Seed here. As we're gonna double Leech Seed because he doesn't want to stay in because he will lose the battle 1v1, of course. As we Leech Seed the Zapdos, which is very good for us. Now we're gonna go. No, we're gonna protect here. Since he roosted, he makes a good play here. And now I believe we're gonna go into Snorlax. Correct? Now we're going to Nidoqueen. Yeah, because Nidoqueen has a very good offensive matchup this game. So I wanted to put a lot of pressure on him. We're gonna for Sludge Wave. He has. I don't think he's going Drapion, but I don't think he was going Cobalion, but he goes Drapion, so that works for him. However, this allows me to get my Psyker, and because we're C-move, knockoff doesn't do as much, and he goes for the Knife Slash. Probably he's the Crit Drapion set, but we're gonna set up a Dragon Dance, and now it's time to start wreaking havoc. As you can see, he has no safe switchings to this. He's gonna go into Melodic. We're just gonna C-move this thing, blow it back. Psyker already getting 2 kills, very nice. Here I was so close to running Protect on this set. I was just gonna be Outrage, Thousand Arrows, Dragon Dance, and Protect, but I decided for Toxic afterwards, just so I could Toxic things like Zapdos or something if my setup didn't go correctly. But Protect here would have been helped so much. He's gonna Fake Out, however, do 18% to us, but now he has to pick something else to die because nothing is taking 2 hits from this side guard. Surprisingly, Scyther lives one, so that's kinda crazy, but he's gonna drop on the next one. It goes back into Medicham, goes back for a Fake Out. If he had Bullet Punch here, he could have killed me, but I'm pretty sure he didn't because he didn't went for it. As we're gonna kill off the Medicham, and this game is pretty much over. However, that's what I thought until Cobalion lived this Iron Head, which this is kinda insane. The Thousand Arrows, I'm sorry, it's very late at night. Cobalion lived the 1,000 arrows. I was like, what the hell? So this thing is definitely max HP. Definitely was probably meant to take on Gardevoir or something. So yeah, very bulky Cobalion. He lives, so he stops the Zygarde 6-0 sweep. However, we're gonna go into Greninja, who's already on the kill later charts, and we're gonna click Ice Beam twice. Because we're Specs, Cobalion dies at the range that it was at. But he's gonna switch into Zapdos, it's not gonna matter. And yeah, that's game. So GG to Bread. Definitely Zygarde came in through, did a lot of work. Honestly, like I thought the mon that was gonna do the most work was the Gardevoir, but Zygarde ended up just destroying his team very successfully. So that is so cool. We pick up a nice 5-0 win on week 2. We pick up a 4-0 win on week 1. So we have plus 9 differential, 2-0 on the record. So yeah, next up we take on Storm, coach of the San Diego Sneasels. And that will be kind of challenging. Last 2 games me and Storm have had, there has been a lot of hacks involved, and he has been able to come through. But before those games, I used to completely, like, I don't want to say wreck him, but like I would always like have the upper hand on the games. But yeah, we'll see what happens on this 3rd game on week 3. And yeah, I think that should be all for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next WPL upload, and I shall see you all later. Bye bye.